We kick off with Jon Moxley. AEW Dynamite is live from Cincinnati, Ohio, so what better way to kick off the show? He's defending the International Championship against Big Bill, who's accompanied by Ricky Starks. Moxley bleeds because, as Excalibur says, it's a day ending in a Y. Starks interferes and hangs Moxley on the ropes, which brings out Bryan Danielson as he and Starks brawl. Moxley gets a triangle choke and makes Big Bill tap out to retain the title. After the match, the brawl continues with Starks and Danielson as Bill and Starks get control to beat down the BCC. They get saved by Claudio Castagnoli, who forces Bill out of the ring and on the retreat. The BCC celebrate as Moxley gets to lift his title up high in his hometown. Renee Paquette has a backstage interview with Roddy Strong, but it's quickly interrupted by Adam Cole, who tells Roddy that facing Samoa Joe is dangerous considering Roddy's neck injury. Roddy tells Cole the only person who should be worried is MJF because Roddy is beating Joe and going on to Grand Slam to beat MJF, break his back and take his title. Tony Schiavone is here with Don Callis to unveil his next masterpiece, whatever that means. Callis comes out with Konosuke Takeshita and brags about beating Kenny Omega twice in 7 days on Takeshita's behalf. He says that doesn't just make Takeshita the ace, it makes him the alpha. I guess that's his new nickname, and we get streamers for some reason. Callis then reveals the next target for the Don Callis family is Kenny's boyfriend, Kota Ibushi. Callis says Takeshita will brutalise him while Kenny watches from home like a cuck, his words, not mine, and stabs the painting with a screwdriver in symbolism. Takeshita even gets a bouquet of flowers from Sugar Daddy Don Callis. El Scoop's Alex Marvez is with the BCC, where Danielson and Claudio challenge Starks and Big Bill to a tag match on Collision. Mox and Claudio get asked about their title matches at Grand Slam, which Mox says is light work for them both, as Phoenix and Penta barge into the interview and get held back by referees. Eddie Kingston and Claudio go face to face with no violence as Eddie tells Claudio, "One more week, partner," and laughs as he walks off. Busy night for Renee Paquette as she is now interviewing Hook. Orange Cassidy interrupts before Hook can say anything, as Orange says he was just walking around and saw Hook angry, but Hook shouldn't be angry. Cassidy says that Hook has a championship, he can wrestle, and he's not all bandaged up, so things aren't all that bad. Hook says that Orange was a great champion and walks off. Renee asks Orange if he's alright, and Orange tells her that he is still so tired. The Sex Gods are here for a promo. Remember, the two will go one-on-one at Dynamite Grand Slam next week. Jericho says that a package of their best moments was put together and they play it. It was genuinely wholesome and brought back so many memories of their time in AEW together. Guevara confesses that he still doesn't know all the words to Judas, but says he will learn them. Jericho tells him it's okay and that he wasn't in key either. Jericho talks about being blown away seeing Guevara perform for NWA and how he knew he wanted him in AEW. He praises Guevara for maturing in front of his eyes and congratulates him on his accomplishments in and out of the ring. Guevara thanks him for that, but reminds Jericho that he didn't come to AEW to be in Jericho's shadow. Guevara wants to be a main event star and revered the same way Mox, Danielson and Jericho all are. Jericho tells Sammy to beat him, he must be the best version of Sammy Guevara, and that annoys Sammy. Sammy says Chris doesn't show him the same mutual respect and says he has to beat Chris to earn that respect. Sammy wants to have the match, shake hands, and then the two will go on and win tag gold together. They go to shake hands, but Jericho pulls Sammy in close and says he won't go easy on Sammy. He will punch him harder than he's ever punched anyone before and expects the same in return. The two stare each other down to end a roller coaster of a segment. We see a clip from last week where MJF perfectly recites the Steiner Maths promo to Samoa Joe and warns Roderick Strong that if he wins that he's a bland bitch and that MJF will beat him. It's a brilliant promo that made me laugh watching it. Brian Cage faces Hangman Page as this duo have their third encounter. Swerve Strickland comes to the top of the ramp to watch the match. Prince Nana is absolutely buzzing. With dancing like that, you'd think he'd had a disco biscuit. Finish comes when Hangman hits Cage with a Deadeye and pins him for the win. After the match, Swerve and Hangman go back and forth on the mic. Swerve challenges Hangman to a match at Wrestle Dream, which Hangman accepts. Hangman gets jumped by Cage, but gets saved by the Young Bucks, who superkick Cage, and after mocking Nana's sweet moves, superkick him too. The Hung Bucks send a message to the Mogul Embassy. In your main event, Roddy Strong faces Samoa Joe, with the winner getting an AEW World Championship match next week at Dynamite Grand Slam. After a hard-hitting affair, Roddy gets caught by the Coquina Clutch and taps out as Samoa Joe wins. Joe warns MJF that he is coming to take everything from him and leaves. The Kingdom try to get Roddy to put his neck brace back on, but he doesn't want to. Adam Cole comes out to check on Roddy, who conveniently collapses when he sees Cole coming. Roddy gets stretchered out as the Kingdom stop Cole from going with Roddy. Samoa Joe comes back and chokes out Cole at the top of the ramp as the show goes off the air. Thank you so much for watching my review of AEW Dynamite this week. I am buzzing for Grand Slam next week. The card is stacked and hopefully my video next week can live up to the big occasion. Please show some support as always by liking, subscribing and leaving comments. Let me know what you're excited about at Grand Slam. You can also let me know in the comments what you think I can do to improve, and hopefully you'll stick around and I'll see y'all next time.